Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Oh, Arnshire. This hamlet is...
Revelio.
I can never face Milo's daughter again.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep...
It would seem I have more and more custom. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine.
Here are the potions you require.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin has always tried. Cutting corners to save some galleons. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion. Drink it.
Seems simple enough.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked. If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easy?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had... I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and...
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying...
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but if I were you, I'd...
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin.
You do that.
I should be going. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go.
I do truly appreciate your help.
It was a pleasure doing business.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that.
Best of luck with your potion.
Do take care. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Accio.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for whatever you're about.
something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think. Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3? That's the last time I have a potion idea. I think there were doxy eggs as well.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall,
Revelio.
focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Leviosa!
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move
Revelio.
on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me.
Revelio.
Won't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Revelio. Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Revelio.
Yikes!
Careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least. I imagine the desk of description will come.
It will. I hope you'll take it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might...
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain...
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer.
Can you tell me...
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and see, we discovered this room together when I was... Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here... I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise.
Can I use this type of...
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both. But the room of...
I will be sure to speak with...
Good luck. I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson.
Very well. First, you can acquire it by vanishing. Return to me once you've...
I have the moonstone.
Good. You can conjure more than potions and herbology. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space. Why don't you try it on the walls and... Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can.
I think you're... The altering spell will allow you to cut. You can change the colours, Pat. Let's get started, shall we? Just aim your wand at an item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel...
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Now you have learned...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. No matter... an even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I'd wager the Hufflepuff.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Why do students always frown? They should burn the
Expelliarmus.
down.
Revelio. Revelio.
me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fooper feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired
You and your concoctions. I don't...
It's a gift, true. So, I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda... I was hoping...
Sounds simple enough. And who...
Ah, brilliant. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one.
Couldn't you have...
They're not for sale. So,
Are you asking me to...
Goodness! It's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honey, it's a sweets ingredient.
I'll see what I...
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium! Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio! A lift. How do I get down? Looks broken. Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Reparo. Revelio. Incendio! I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Going to have to get past this. Levioso! Revelio! Reparo! Levioso! Revelio! Incendio! One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. That did the trick. Revelio. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio. have the dried billywigs things. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Incendio!
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them!
Happy to help.
This is brilliant! Thank you again. I'll let...
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
Revelio.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here. Daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the...
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was... His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander...
Is that how he found this?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost.
Understood. But...
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Revelio.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both
Confringo.
Nice work.
Revelio. It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo.
That's it.
I think I got it.
Well done.
Reparo. Revelio. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo. I swore we'd never live it down. To this day.
The blast does heat things up.
You'll get used to it. And Ominous and I haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Just let me know when and I'll meet.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home. Well, meeting a new student will be
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the...
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing from... Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock.
Gringotts.
Professor Fig and I wound up...
A portkey?
Well, it's...
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so... I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, when I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous.
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you...
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself...
Don't lie to me. No one... You breathe a word about this place to anyone. My father is friends with the headmaster.
Trust me, Ominous. And Sebastian is a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my...
Ominous, I just meant that...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed the prerequisite task, do see me after class.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with us.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps you're...
As your mentor, the least I could...
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. My recollection...
I'll find you at the...
Until then.
You can't imagine.
Leviosa! This place has seen better days. Out of a storybook.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
Over here.
We're not...
We are not. Ranrock...
Can't we apparate past them?
We could. More importantly, however, they've set up camp just ahead.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This
Revelio.
way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
Petrificus Totalus.
Well done.
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for... There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
Hello?
I will.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Put me down! How childish! I'm the best. Dead.
Confringo. Accio.
You up?
Protego.
No!
Leviosa.
Hurt me! I won't rest.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. 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 Orders. Directly from Ranrock. Revelio.
I will draw blood. You won't last long.
Accio.
Let's get this over with.
Revelio.
Have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind. This is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
Revelio. It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be...
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is... I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that... Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you...
We did not, Professor.
That goblins were... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then... Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those... Commanded to access... As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will... Remember what...
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however...
Yes, sir.
That said, be careful.
I will, sir. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. Revelio. never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Revelio. These look familiar. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Was it Accio I used before? Accio! Accio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should... More statues. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protect! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Not making this easy on me. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio. Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio! That's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio! Revelio! I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo! Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Don't like the look of this. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Prodigo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive. Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service.
I have, Professor. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the lock.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep... Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being... They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only... They also encountered a powerful...
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trial.
We shall defer to you. Now then.
Wait, Professor.
There's a connection to Victor? For now, tell...
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor...
Hopefully the next Pensive... I will be honest.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the 3...
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out.
My studies.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them.
Thank you, sir.